categories and setting up categories and making posts and putting things like categories into your menu. So let's just go to the back end. And we're going to go to posts. And do you see it says all posts, add new? You remember this from Pages. Same thing. And it says categories and tags. Tags are a little different, but we'll deal with categories for now. So categories, and it looks blank. So we have one category called uncategorized. What a pain in the neck this category is, by the way. So let's come up with some categories. Well, the thing you have to do is kind of think about what you do as your artwork or what you need that's repetitive, and then come up with a category name that encompasses that, because that's what people are going to see when they hit the menu. Now, all of you are going to be required to do blogs. So you can call that a class blog. Let's just call it for now Stack Blog. And we'll hit add new category, and there it is, Stack Blog. Now you could edit this category if you wanted to. You notice this thing called the slug. This is what appears up on the menu here. See, that's a slug right there. So we have the Stack Blog, and let's say I'm doing art. So let's make a category called Fine Art. And let's say within Fine Art I do paintings. And we can make that a category. Oh, wait. Paintings are kind of a subcategory of fine art, right? So we can kind of indicate that. If we go to, I think Edit does it. Maybe Quick Edit does it. No. We'll go back to Edit Paintings. And it says Parent, and we're just going to add Fine Art. And now, if we go back to our categories page, you'll see paintings got the slash, which indicates that it's part of fine art. And let's make up another thing called drawings. And I can add the parent category right here. Now you could, conceivably, you could come up with a new category called oil paintings. Especially if you spell it right. And you could have that as a subcategory of paintings. See, so you can build your website any way you want. So let's start off with, we have a blog and we have fine art, drawings, and paintings. So let's make a post, and let's make it our first blog post. Well, today I write my first blog post. I have been eating oatmeal and drinking coffee. I feel bloated. And let's say I want to bold that. Now, you can ignore this format thing over here, but go down and you'll see categories, fine art, all these different categories. Let's put it as Stack Blog, and we'll hit publish. And if you look now, it shows that it's in Stack Blog. And if I go to all posts, there's my 2 posts, and it shows that it's in Stack Blog. Let's eliminate this hello world. And if I make another blog, let's say I make another blog, my second blog post. Well, now I'm truly annoyed. I just spilled oatmeal on my lap, and then coffee on that. What a mess. No spare pants. Eek. And we'll just add it to the category stack blog. So now we have 2 posts in the same category, stack blog. So now it'd be nice to see these posts. Like I can click on it and I can hit view post, and there's my stack blog post, and previous is my first blog post. So I can actually click around and see different blog posts. But you notice if I come in on the home page, I have no way, well, in this case it's displaying the blog post on the home page and in this menu here, but I don't have a way of looking at all my blogs up here. So let's put them into a menu up here, and this is pretty easy. So we go to Appearance, Menus, you guessed it, and you notice over here it says Posts, Custom Links, Categories. Now under Posts, it's listing all of the posts, so I could just throw a post in there, but I want to throw in a category in there. So if I go to Categories, hit View All, let me add my fine art, my stack blog to the menu. And let's ditch this because we don't really need it. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's change up the menu a little. Let's have fine art at the beginning. And about me and contact me towards the end, like most websites. You basically want to make sure what you want people to really look at is earlier in the menu rather than later. Right, let's take a look. Excellent. Now if I go to Stack Blog and click it, look what I get. My blog posts. And if I go to Fine Art, look what I get. I get nothing. And you know why? I didn't put any fine art blog posts in yet. So I will have to do that. But that is something I will save. Now let's say I wanted to be able to split up my fine art to make it easier for people to find my stuff. Go to Menus, and I'm going to go to Categories and View All, and I'm just going to hit Drawings and Paintings. I'm going to add them right here. That's a meal, and I'm going to slide these up. I'm going to put them under Fine Art and just slide them over, and I'm going to hit Save Menu. And now watch. Boom. Now I can go see my drawings, which don't exist, and I can go see my paintings, which don't exist. And if someone clicked on Fine Art, they would find nothing that doesn't exist, but it eventually would be categorized. So you could see, oh, excuse me, suddenly got tired, despite all the coffee and oatmeal. Anyway, so what I've got up here is a collection of pages, links to pages, and links to blogs. And I'm setting up my menu fairly nicely as I build out the content for my website. So what you want to do is figure out what you're going to have on your website and how you're going to display it to people and how you're going to make sure they find it. A couple of rules for menus. The more you put on this menu, the harder it is for people to decide. And once you get up to 8 or 9 things, you actually lessen the chances of people clicking on something. So I try never to go more than 5 or 6 up there. Some people say 7, but I try to really keep it down. And if you look at most good websites, most use as few as possible. Amazon, has hundreds, but also they have no choice, right? Amazon has hundreds of categories of things. And I think that's it for now. Think about how you're going to lay out your content and how you want to divide it up, and start adding those categories and such to your little website.